Hello again, everybody. Welcome. It is Monday, May 24th, 2021. There's my training alarm clock, $2 investment at the Restore, so I have a clock in here I can see without having to squint my eyes. Looks like my OBS. I want to shut off my second camera and just go with my main camera here. And let me send a real quick message to someone here. And that will take care of that. That's not what I want. Although that was a pretty cool thing. If you're into gardening or flowers, I believe I'm the concurrent viewer. I believe I finally have figured that out. Just got a message from Ron. Sure there's a way to pause this. So we're just waiting to see. Maybe I should start the stream again. I don't know. He's going to check it out again and see. So I'm just going to sit here for a minute. It'd be nice. I'd like to get, by the end of the summer, I'd like to have about 10, maybe 15 people that watch on a consistent basis. That would be really cool. I'm quite happy with where we're at, though. I got no. I'm gonna have to read this later. Still waiting on Ron to join us. And it looks like we have 2 people watching, so one of them is going to be Ron. Yeah, I guess that's right. Wait a minute. No, that's right. Welcoming Ron from North Las Vegas. Glad we have someone familiar in the chat room. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right over to my other screen here. I'm going to switch this over to the desktop screen. And we'll see how long that takes to transition. Shouldn't take too awfully long. Meanwhile, oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, okay, that's good. I still haven't adjusted my transitions on here like I had it on the other one. Let's go ahead and start Vegas Pro. And that'll get going. There we go, Vegas Pro. Well, what's the for? We're having no tonight. Uh-oh. The last section, yeah, I don't remember what I was doing, so sure, let's save it. Because I honestly don't remember. I'm sure I was just messing around. Although tonight I do have some specific, wow, it's taking like forever to load in. It's not responding. That's not good. So let's close that down. 2 people are watching, one of which is probably myself. Let's go restart that because, oh, there we go. Wow. Okay, yeah. Oh, this was from, yeah, this is when I was messing around with my, our trip to the aquarium, and I was playing around with some effects just to have a general refresher course of what I was doing. It works pretty good. I don't have too many blank spots in there. So that's cool. And there's going to be one little brief blank spot right there into that one. So we're good. So I'm going to go ahead and hit, I think it's options. No, it says options. So we're going to go new, and we're going to change this. I still can't get that to work right. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to go grab 2 videos. So I've got to go find my media from the Explorer. I want to close all this so I can basically start over. I know it's on my computer, and I know it's in users, and I know it's not on this one. So I'm going to close that and open up the C drive, go to my users. It's under this one. Then I want to go to videos, and I want to look for 24, 23, and 23. So I got 3 of them. So I think this is where I changed the view to thumbnails. There we go. So 23, 23, and 24. This one was when I thought I was broadcasting live. What the hell, why can't I bring it down? Okay, hold on. This is weird. Video track. So wow, I'm gonna have problems right off the bat. I can't get this to. Apparently, either Ron left or I had 2 actual viewers. Ron, are you still here? Say something in chat if you are. Or did you kind of snooze off since you got to work in the morning? Wow, that's weird. Okay, so I'm going to completely shut this down. No, I don't want to save the changes. I'm going to jump back over to here real quick. Yep, so I did have 2 people watching. So let's go back into here and let's reopen Vegas Pro. Now, you know what? As that opens, that's fine. I can let it open. I want to check something once it gets open. There might have been an issue with how it opened. It didn't open properly. I'm thinking I'm going to have to get some better light when I do this at night, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be, yeah, because the light's behind me. In the daytime, I've got the window in front of me and the natural sunlight comes in. So this is not bad, but I'm going to get my lamp set up, one on the left, one on the right. That'll be cool. Okay, so I want to be able to click this and bring it down to here. I want to put a video track in. Open project. See, I can't do anything with that. So let us minimize that. Go over here to here. Go into videos. I thought I hit streaming, but I hit record. So that's that. So we can get rid of that. We don't need that at all. I'm just going to delete it. But this is the one I want right here. If it plays here.
Okay, so I gotta get to the right place. Okay, so we're here with Dina and Jeff, and they're having problems with their laptop, blacking out, freezing, and locking up, and doing this, that, and the other. We deleted a couple little things 10 minutes ago. I couldn't even get into updates. Now I can get into updates, and it says right here, the next Windows feature update is ready and includes reliability, performance, and security improvements, and that is 20H2, as you can see right here, pending the download. So we're going to go ahead and
So it plays.
So
there's really no sense in doing that. And then this was I should have done it this morning.
Hello again, everybody. We're on part 2 and a half of Dina's computer.
Actually, we're on about part 3 3/4 at this point in time. But it plays, so I don't need to watch it there. Why is it not stopping? Oh, I'm so stupid. It's not stopping because
So we'll just doing that. That's kind of annoying. I guess we can get rid of that. I'll go in later and edit all this.
Man. All right, so, okay, you know what? I am real quickly going to just move them over here to a folder. I love this solid state drive. See how quickly those moved? Literally seconds. So they're MKV files. So now we're going to come back over here to Vegas Pro, and we're going to go back here. We're going to go to the C drive. We're going to go to close that. We're going to close that. We're going to open the desktop. We're going to open a new folder. And we're going to see if, wow, that's weird. Huh. That is clearly odd. See if this works. Well, you know what? I'll just change the one for right now. So we're going to close this. We're going to go back into Vegas Pro. We're going to refresh it. And hopefully this is the one I changed. Wow. Well, so much for wanting to do that. Okay, that makes me think. Okay, I can bring down. Okay, so it's not the program because there's 2 roses. There's 3 roses. There's a close-up. So that tells me that that's good. Back to 2 viewers. So that's cool. Appreciate that. So this is good. I just did a static. These are just static pictures. There's nothing there special at all whatsoever. They're just static. We'll just make the picture of the viewer a little bit bigger. I'm gonna have to figure out why. Okay, so that's good. We know that works. So we're gonna stop this. It'll jump back to there. So let's go see if.
Okay, so
even by changing the extension, it still works.
Okay, so we're here with Dina and Jeff. Hello again, everybody. We're on part 2.5 of Dina's computer. We got its update to 1909.
I find that's extremely odd that I can't open with VLC. Let's see if I have.
Hello again, everybody. We're on part 2.5 of
So this is new. I have not seen this until just now. This goes back to kind of what it says. Please read the upgrade you're doing will not launch the installer because of bugs from our team. We're currently sorry about that. You'll manually need to lapse from your temp folder. So I don't need that. As long as this plays, I'm not going to worry about it. So I just wanted to see if it would play from a different format, and it does. Now what I want to do is I want to try to open this with photos.
Okay, so
and that works. So now we want to come in here and go edit. And I want to trim it. And I literally want to take out about, I think it's this, no, it's the white one. I want to take out about 1429. I'm going to take out 5 seconds, and then we're going to save a copy, and that's going to take a minute because it's a huge file. So while it's doing that, we'll jump back over here to the chat and see what's going on. So I'm going to try this. I found this today, and I watched it. It was really cool. This guy cuts all these off, and he shows how to propagate them and get actually really good results. I was impressed. See if I can find. Yeah, see that's this propagation. I don't ever get anything near that when I propagate mine, but I've never tried his method, so I'm going to give that a shot. Still got 2 viewers. I appreciate that. Ron, appreciate you sticking with us. Let's go see where we're at here. Yeah, this is going to take a minute. I don't understand. So that's fine. While that's doing that, we don't need that. Yeah, Vegas Pro still running. So let's go over here and go to do a quick search. Can I do slow motion in Vegas Pro 17? So apparently you can. There's a 15-minute video on it. I don't see that that's slow motion. This guy's pretty good. I've watched a couple of his things. He's probably top 5 on this. So there's another 14 minutes. Scrappy Yard Films is pretty good. Thick Nick is pretty good. I've watched quite a bit of them actually, and I don't know if I can jump over to. That's not what I want. What do I want? Is it this one? Uh-oh, did I screw up? I think I did. I think I may have closed. Did I shut that off instead of minimizing it? I think I did, didn't I? Alright, let's see.
Okay, so I gotta get to the right place. Okay, so we're here with Dina and Jeff, and they're having problems with their laptop blacking out, and freezing, and locking up, and doing this, that, and the other. We delete.
So that didn't actually change the properties, that just changed the name. So that's fine. I'm thinking, you know what, I'm thinking, I think I hit the wrong button.
Okay, so
Take off about 3 seconds. That's good right there. So I'm going to save a copy. It should prompt me for wanting a copy, but I'm going to minimize that now. Oh, there we go. So got 1136. There's the trim. Ah, looked like it failed. Why did that fail? You know what? For right now, let's just close Vegas Pro down. No, I don't want to save the changes. I want to jump back over here to chat. And I've still got 2 people. Cool. I'm going to minimize that. It's not in OBS. Huh. So this is really strange, and that I ought to be able to.
okay, so I gotta get to the right place.
I should be able to do that from here, but it's not letting me unless it's down here. Cast, zoom, fill, edit. It's got to be edit, right? I want to trim it. I'm going to lop off 3 seconds. I'm not going to close it this time. This will get kind of boring. And see if it gets further away or further down the road. For some reason, when I minimize it, it looks like it goes to, I should be able to just minimize this. Yeah, we're good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go to, I hope I can do this because I have YouTube open right here. I don't know if it's going to conflict right here, and it looks like maybe it's not. Okay, so there I am. That's cool. Ring my own bell. Ding, ding, ding. So what I want to do now is I want to say, can I edit MKV video in Vegas Pro 17? How to import .mkv onto the timeline. So this is a short video. We'll just go ahead and open another link and
Hey.
What's the Wi-Fi password?
Oh, it's hacked me.
Are you serious?
So I gave you a birthday for free
so
parking.
we're about
That's how I got this
a third of the way.
Tries to be
Leave
unsafe.
that running.
What's your
Skip this ad.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Josh here with Scrapyard Films, and today I'll be showing you a tutorial on how to have Vegas Pro 17
This is how I learned.
read .mkv files. And as you know, in the older versions of Vegas, reading an MKV was just impossible. Wasn't going to happen. You had to put it in Handbrake or some sort of video converter and then convert it to an MP4 and then, just go from there. But Magic's smart enough when they made 17, and they now allow you to read MKV files. By default, I have an MKV file right here, and if you drag and drop it, it's not going to let you do it. And if you try to go File, Import, Media, MKV file, double-click it, it's not going to let you do it by default. You have to change the setting. Hit OK, go to Options at the top, go down to Preferences. From there, if you go to File I/O tab, then you're going to see this option, Enable MKV Reader. Now it is experimental, so you can enable this.
So I shut that completely off. And like I said, Scrapyard or Scrapyard. It's probably Scrapyard, not Scrapyard. I always had an extra Y. He's pretty good. I've actually watched 4 or 5 of his videos. Tech Dive AV Club's pretty good. Just Joe's pretty good. And there's another one, Alex Halford. He's pretty good. So what do you say? Go to Options. This is where I gotta really pay attention because I didn't pay attention. So go to Options and right under Grid Spacing. So go to Options, Format. Apparently that's not it, huh? Okay.
Go down to Preferences. From there, if you go to File I/O,
I just wonder if you have to disable the other one. Let's see.
tab. then you're going to see this option, Enable MKV Reader. Now, it is experimental, so you can enable this, but it could act a little weird. You may see some weird glitches, or you may see something that's not normal. But that's because MKV is a relatively new open source video file format. And so it's not professionally developed like MP4 containers and MOV containers. So by enabling this, you may experience some little issues here and there, maybe crashing or something like that while editing an MKV.
Well, let's give it a roll and see. First things first. Oh, we're down to no people in the chat room. Uh-oh. Ron, did you leave me? Is it that boring to you already? I'm going to continue to march. So we're going to minimize all this. We're going to hit OK. We're going to close this because it has to restart it. And it looks like this is almost 92-ish, 3-ish% done. So that's cool. I'm going to jump back over to here. We're back to one viewer. This thing's way behind, which is fine. 3 people have played it back. That's good. So we're going to go ahead and minimize that. And it looks like it might have gotten done. So I'm going to, oh boy. I'm going to minimize it. Try to figure out where it takes it. Okay, yeah, it trimmed it into an MK4. So that's good. So now we're going to close that. We're going to close that. We're going to close that. We're going to go back and see. Ron, if you're here, say something in the chat room. If not, no worries. I'm going to continue to march on this tonight. Now that I know maybe that we can do this. So I'm trying to start Vegas Pro again to see if those changes take place or not. And next thing I'm going to have to figure out is a way to preferences, general, editing, video. As a general rule, I never go in here and look at these things because they're already defaulted. I'm looking for what I'm looking for is, I guess it's under video resample mode. So I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to go into here. I'm going to go into preferences. I'm going to go into video, and I'm going to look for resample mode. And I don't see any resample mode options in here. GPU acceleration, send it to there. So editing, I'm just looking for the words resample mode, because I know there's a way. Yeah, I'll do that later. We're going to go new. I'm going to hit the resample to disable. We're going to hit OK. And we're going to refresh this by, how do we do that? Oh, let's not refresh it. Let's just close it. So we're going to close that. Close that. I'm going to open that. Might not work. Wow. I thought this was going to be sponsored by Jack in the Box. Yeah, it is. Actually sounds pretty good. So maybe this is one of the glitches he was talking about. So let's go ahead. It's not responding. Let's go ahead and shut it down. That's gone. Let me go in here and I'm going to rename this to trimmed. It should work. I'm going to see if it'll play.
I gotta get to the right place.
Okay, that's fine. I still have the
So
original.
we're here with Dina
So
and Jeff, and they're having problems with their laptop blacking out and freezing.
I don't understand why I can't close that. So I still have the original. If I want to go back and add back those 4 seconds. More importantly, I got to figure out why I can't do this. I actually have something else I want to look at why that's loading. Ah. No, it's DaVinci Resolve. I thought that it was. I watched this guy here, so I'm going to go ahead and see what's going on.
Is this how you keep track of your passwords? Say hello to Robocore.
I tell the neighbor. So I also watch Jim. This is this guy here, Jim KJ3N. This is what I mean by going down the YouTube rabbit hole. Started out, I wanted to see one thing. So I'm going to let that play in the background. I'm going to actually just not change anything. A car stopping in front of my house against the same car that stopped the other night. And now he's going on. This is starting to get concerning. So this is Jim, and he sent this video to Carrie. So I'm on a multitask like you wouldn't believe right now, watching all night long. Yeah, so tomorrow while you're at work, you're going to be nodding off. All right, let's see if we can get our little project going here. There should be a way to refresh this. I'm just going to see if I can grab it and put it down here. It looks like it's not going to. That's going to be bad actually, because I did this video in OBS, and the only thing I didn't do, because I don't have Zoom, is I wasn't able to. I gotta go check this car out, so I will be right back. Car's back.
Okay, so here we are. Cougar MX410. So, first things, I like paint finish is very nice actually. We've got all black sides, no ventilation there, all ventilation. Front, chassis. Standard.
Okay, so that clearly is not going to load, and that's fine. I'm thinking we can close this, hopefully. I'm going to close the program. So this is actually a very, I hope, simple fix, in that I'm going to jump back over. Hey, 2 people. Hey, thank you for joining us. I'm running into some technical difficulties trying to know. It just went by. Card just went. It just went by again. So I will be right back. I got to see what this is doing. Just went by again. What they're doing.
Alright, things that we've got here. Okay, it looks like the hard drive cage. Let me get these cables out of the way. At least temporarily. There we go. Alright, hard drive cage. Out of here. comes out with 2 thumb screws, and given the amount of space that's here, you're definitely going to have to remove this to at least initially get your power supply and get the cabling squared away. 2 thumb screws again, not captured. There's a little release down here on the bottom. A little plastic hose, you pull that, push that down, and cage comes out. You've got spots for 2 3.5-inch mechanical drives here, so that's okay. Squeeze this thing down in there. There, a little bit of a fit, but that's in there. You have a mounting plate here for 2.5-inch SSD. Nice. You've got plenty of options for storage. We don't leave these out for a moment. Several tie-down points. There seems to be a channel in here where you can probably hide quite a few cables. Let's see what else. Lots of tie points for your zip ties near here, and here, so forth.
Hey guys, I apologize. 2 nights in a row, I've seen this suspicious car going by, and it stops right in front of our house. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I just watched it go to the end of the street and turn around. Our neighborhood's unique. There's one way in, one way out, but there's 2 side turns, if you will. You can go around one way, but you got to go out to the main street on the same street, which is our street, or you can go to the left and it circles back to our street as well. So I apologize. I'm going to stop this for now. Well, maybe not. If I see it again, I will, because I'm going to get a license plate number and go from there. So let's start Vegas Pro again. Feel like Groundhog Day. And what I'm hoping is maybe it updated. I don't know. I'm going to go in here to options. I'm going to go down here to preferences. I'm going to go to in out. I'm going to uncheck MKV reader. I'm going to hit apply. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to go to new folder. We're going to hit refresh. And we're going to close it because it says you may have to restart it. Then we're going to restart it. I'm going to jump over here and I'm going to actually oh yeah, I watched this one the other night. This guy, he took an old board and put it in a new case. It's awesome. This was a very nice build. I would recommend to anybody to watch it if you're going to build a computer. This guy's really good. A little older. I'm going to pause this and then come back to it later, because my primary mission tonight is to just restart. Did I restart this? Let's go to new. I did not. Okay, so I'll go to here. I thought I restarted it though. Computers are great when they work. Yeah, this is not. Not good. So I'm sorry that it's disappointing. I'm sorry I can't get this to work. What I really want to do is simply this. I simply want to take these 2 videos right here, this one, and I want to edit it in Vegas Pro and get rid of some of the fat, because there's places in here where I'm doing stuff that
So we're here with Dina
is
and
kind of
Jeff, and they're having problems with their laptop blacking out.
kind of boring. I mean, right there, Don't need to see me
That's not even active.
doing what I'm doing. She's probably eating lunch or something. And then
Security. This is not telling me, so this is Bluetooth. There we go.
she couldn't get her back screen to work. Now it works.
That's great.
She had 1909, as you can see right there. She had 1909. So I just want to trim it down and edit it and clean it up. And as you see, it wouldn't update. So the bottom line is,
I'm going to do that.
the bottom line is, when it was all said and done today, I now have her computer upgraded to 21H1, which is, if you come down here and you type in WinVer, which is short for Win version, newest build is 21H1. The build number's right here. You don't need to get too wrapped up over that. Just want to make sure you got the latest and greatest, which is 21H1. And hers does. And her laptop, last we heard, about 9-10 hours ago, was working just fine. So that's good. Another satisfied customer. Once again, the work was done for free. Yeah, she offered to pay, but that's fine. She's a good friend of Lorna's, a good friend of ours, so help her out when we can. So now I got an issue in that my folders play here.
I gotta get to the right place. Wow, that kind of got stuck on 25%. It jumped. Well, it was smooth, moving right along.
I don't remember what I was eating, but clearly, see, I got to edit that out. That's not too good.
Loading anything or sending anything
I
out.
was looking at her settings. I was trying to figure out why things were so slow. So, but this went on, this literally went on from noon our time yesterday, or about 10 o'clock in the morning our time yesterday, until 12:15 this morning our time, when it finally got everything, and it would not.
It's going to ask for a restart.
When it asked for the restart, it would not restart. And then when you go into the second one, which is this one, that TeamViewer is what I use. If you want to put it on your thing and try to contact, this password will no longer be valid, but I need to blur that out. And then I went in and got rid of a lot of junk that she had on there, and it got it there. So I'm trying to see. Yes, I went and got the media creation tool, and that's what worked just fine. I got rid of a lot of bloatware from Hewlett Packard. I personally don't believe in a lot of that stuff, but that's just my personal belief. And it's like I told her and I tell everyone else. It's your computer. It is what you want to do. Now, Ron, what I think I'll do is, I think I'll do another real quick TeamViewer session with her. She works overnight, so I'm going to get with her and say, hey, I want to connect real quick and do a real quick. I should have done it this afternoon when I checked it. I actually checked it, made sure it was good to go, set a couple of real quick settings for her, and then we had things to do, so yeah, I didn't want to take a lot of her time up. So, and she said it was working just fine, so that's good. So I've got to go back to here. My CPU is running a little bit. Well, yeah, okay, that makes sense. My CPU is running at 34%. I mean, I got OBS running. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tabs running in Google, and I'm broadcasting live. So you can see here this is my receiving bits per second, and that's kilobits per second, and my megabits per second is my send, and that's good. I mean, as long as that says excellent condition, I don't get real wrapped up over these numbers. Memory's good. That's all cool. So I got to figure out why Vegas Pro is not working. That's not going to make me happy. Maybe it's because it's in MK format. It sees it. I think that's the problem right there. I think it sees it, and that's got it screwed up. So let's do this. Let's come over here. Let's open this up. Let us do something you're not supposed to do. Put that on the desktop. And then we're going to come back over here to Vegas Pro. We're going to go to desktop. We're going to refresh this. There's got to be a way to refresh it. First of all, let's see. There's my desktop, and let's see if it sees the video. That's good. That worked. $21.05.23. So I'm looking for 21. Should be at the top. Wow, this is really, yeah, see, it's not even, getting that. So I've done something. All right, 46 minutes and I failed to get anything done. What a disappointment that has been. I can stop this because I've seen this, and it's real good. I just, you did a great job of that. I will go back in here and figure out how to do this. Apparently this is not working, so I'm going to see if there's another way to do it. And there's all kinds of videos on there. I just grabbed the one that I thought would be the best one to watch. And there's no sense me staying live to do that, even though that's how I learn. So Ron, I appreciate you being here. Let me know if you work in the morning. If not, we'll get together and maybe play around and do some other things. I got to get my Vegas Pro working. So I'm going to learn to speak the English language. And this car thing's got me concerned because we live in a really quiet neighborhood. In fact, look, this is where we live. So you can see, actually that's our house right there before we moved in. And it's been a while back. So I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to go to satellite picture. And we live right here. This is the main drag. You come in, you can either go around this way and come right back out, or you come in and you can go around this way and come right back out. So I don't know what's going on. I just like this. It's just so cool. So this is Isaac, our neighbor. This is a while back. This says this was 2013. I just cannot believe that this is June of 2013. Looks like it was an overcast day. I love my next door neighbor's greenhouse that they no longer have. And I actually like the bushes that used to be around our house, but I should take a screenshot of this. And we've got this all, yeah, in fact, you know what? I think I will. No, I won't take a screenshot. I will take a I'll take the next best thing. I'll take the old iPhone camera picture. Technology, isn't it great? Uh-oh, does that say live? No, it didn't. So now what I'll do is I'll go dig out a current picture, and what I was showing you is you come down here and you either go up that street and then you come out right there. And even though that looks like it's just a little dirt road, that is a main drag right there. Interesting fun fact is this house right here belongs to our next door neighbor's daughter in the same neighborhood. And then another interesting fun fact is they've got an in-ground pool. That's one. Can't see through it because it's so overgrown. They've got an in-grown pool. That's two. Our house is right there. And then you come back out to here. You can tell I've done this a time or two. Whenever we're going somewhere we've never been. Oh, look, they were having a garage sale or a yard sale that day. That's pretty neat. So, yep, that's cool. So, let me know, Ron, about tomorrow. She's got to work at 2. I am going to be up for a while. I know you're going to go to bed. It's almost 8 o'clock there. So, if you hear the ding, join me. If not, we'll plan on sometime tomorrow. I do got to get the plants in the ground tomorrow. So, that'll probably be early in the morning before the heat hits. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Again, I apologize that we didn't get anything accomplished. Hopefully, I can get my Vegas Pro working right, even if it means I got to delete it and reinstall it and lose some things I've got already, which hopefully I'm smart enough to throw them elsewhere and reacquire them. Everybody have a great night. Be safe. Stay cool.